to start this game for Trevor Zegras.
Face-off will be to the right of Alex Lyon, a Minnesota native. And Zellweger scores! Oh, wow, he misplayed that. High blocker, looked like an easy save for Lyon. I think it went off his blocker and into the net. It doesn't matter. It's 1-0.
Through the slot. It starts with a face-off win. That's a good face-off win. Here's the shot. Does Killorn get a touch on that puck? We'll get a good look at it right here. I don't know if he did, but I guarantee you that him waving at that puck at least distracted Alex Lyon. So
Gudis back to get it in his own zone, unable to jam it around the wall. Comes to the middle of the ice, careful with it is Harkins, who takes it back down low. Stroum throws it away in front, club save Gibson on Casper.
John Gibson a tap on the pads. Here's why. He just dumped it right out in front and all alone right on the doorstep. John Gibson comes up absolutely huge on Casper.
Minute 10 to go in the Detroit man advantage. As Larkin drops it back, and stumbling with it is Vladimir Tarasenko. Came over as an unrestricted free agent in the offseason, signing with the Wings after being part of that Stanley Cup championship. And there's a goal for Casper as he came right off the bench and right down the slot, his first NHL goal.
We were just talking about Marco Kаспер, and I'm saying that he's been a huge positive. But look at the room that he's got, and he just pulls that into his wheelhouse, and look at that shot. It is perfect. Right up into the top corner, just over the right shoulder of John Gibson. Talk about picking a corner. That's exactly what Marco.
He looks again, bottom of the left circle, given back to him. Across the top, and Gustafsson with a shot pass that ends up off the back glass. Tarasenko gets it across, and Bергgren hammers it home. Jonathan Bергgren, 2-1 Detroit.
And there's that cross seam pass that Bергgren is able to hammer into the wide open net. This is an interesting one. You could see that Lacombe just couldn't quite get there. Tried to get to this puck, and in doing so left the front of the net. Boy, John Gibson got a piece of that with his shoulder, but Bергgren shot. And he knows he's got to elevate it in that circumstance. He got it just high enough.
Leo gets it in and goes to the bench for a change. First on it is Brett Leeson.
Boy, he had Leeson in the middle of the ice. I don't think Leo saw him, because if he had just touched that puck into the middle, a wide open chance.
Mintyukov loses it, and here's Raymond on the indirect pass. He scores. So Lucas Raymond came into the game with the fewest goals of any player in the league who was leading their team in scoring. He just doubled his season output.
For Raymond. But he's going to beat John Gibson right between the arm and the body, it looks like. We'll see. We'll get a better look from this angle. But yeah, it's just next to the left hip of Gibson. He can't quite squeeze that elbow and glove down against his body quickly enough.
Zellweger comes back to help out McGinn, and that pass went through Leeson, so now the Red Wings in business in the Anaheim zone. Over comes Debrinket. Larkin tries to give it back. It bounces in front, banded about as Raymond got a stick on it, and Gibson able to find the handle.
And Larkin just kind of dumps it into an area, and watch this. Yeah, a whole bunch of sticks come together. McGinn helped out. Otherwise, that's a point-blank chance. Well, look what this puck hits. It goes up. It may have caught, the shaft of the stick of John Gibson.
Looked like a magic trick, didn't it?
It sure did.
Crisscrosses at center with Terry, who speeds in, beats two defenders, cuts in front, goes backhand off of Lyon into the back glass.
Did Lyon get a touch on that, or did...
Changes for the power play as Zellweger from behind his own net with now under a minute to go in the man advantage. Olin will take it in himself for Killorn. The return pass. Zellweger hooks it in front. Point blank, Zegras. He scores! When Zellweger was at the end of a shift, he made the play.
Gets enough space to get that puck over to Zegras, and Zegras just kind of chops it up high. And he gets it up there on the short side. Saw Lyon got a pretty good chunk of that Zegras bid. Watch it hit the right shoulder, but it continues on into the top of the net. Boy, that's a huge goal for Anaheim. Kind of a rolling puck for Zegras. I don't think he got all of it. He doesn't.
Larkin tries to make a pass over to Raymond. It's broken up on the back check, and Zellweger headmans it quickly for Terry. 2-on-1. Stroum gets it back, tries to get it to Terry, then hit the side of the net as it came back to him.
Gibson. Here's that last chance for Ryan Strom, and yeah, he hits the outside of the post.
Terry in the corner. He and Strom play catch now. Zellweger at the line, turns to receive the pass back to Troy Terry. Got to look to shoot at some point. Zellweger does. A little rebound. Strom is there, but Toronto couldn't convert. Petrie to the boards. Got it up the wall. Terry passes it back to center ice. Red Wings trying to change. Carlson saw an opening, galloped into the zone, and hands it back off to Troy Terry.
That's a good entry by Leo. Real good.
He's got it off the half wall now for Terry. Under a minute to go in the power play. Zellweger works the line. Terry lets it go. Score! Carlson with the screen. This game is tied.
Lyon. Watch Carlson kind of pivot out, get into the goaltender's vision, and Troy Terry just waits and waits, spots his target, and picks that top corner. But just prior to that, Anaheim had almost scored.
Face off to the right of John Gibson. He hasn't been very busy. Detroit with just one shot on goal in the last 17 minutes. Here's a pass ahead. Готье scores! There it is, the weight of the world falling off his shoulders, and there's the lead for Anaheim.
Great moment for Kаттер Готье, and boy, there isn't a player in the NHL who's had more shots on net without scoring a goal than Kаттер Готьye, and he breaks through tonight. Where does it go? 5-hole. Middle of the net.
And Drew Hellison with the headman pass
really
up to
nice.
him. Harkins couldn't get it out. Johnston goes rink wide. And now Harkins does have it in the neutral zone. Hellison, careful, pokes it ahead. Here comes Harkins. Johnston to the front of the net. He scores on the redirect. Ross Johnston, it's 5-3.
What a play. What a pretty looking play that was. Great play by Harkins. Little delay, throws it to the net, spotted the stick of Ross Johnston, and the redirect was perfect. Here Ross just kind of angles that stick back and chips it over the glove hand of the goaltender Lyon.
Still a minute 10 to go in the Detroit man advantage. Game clock at 4 minutes. Raymond carries in for Larkin. Little drop pass, and it's Debrinket who feeds the point. Kane gets it from Seider. There's a lot of skill on this number one power play unit for Detroit. Seider shot right there for Debrinket, and he pots it home. It was blocked on the way, and it just fell in front of Debrinket. It's 5-4.
Now, the difficulty here for John Gibson is, first of all, the screen in front. It's laid there for Debrinket, and there's no way Gibson can know where the puck is till it's too late.
Yeah, I think it hit Dumoulin.
It was Dumoulin and Larkin in front of the net. Yeah, it hits Dumoulin in the right hip and bounces right to Debrinket. Boy, goal scores.
35 seconds left. Raymond carries it in, trying to protect it, shovels it ahead. This will go behind the net. Dumoulin hammers it around the boards, and it pops free to Vetrano. Ducks three abreast across the line. The open man is Strom, who puts it in the empty net with 23 seconds to go.
A nice pass by Vetrano to Strom. John.
Their season high as a result of this empty net goal.
Yeah, it was Dumoulin that rimmed that puck around the boards and allowed the Ducks to escape pressure. Vetrano to Strom.
And Anaheim comes from 3-1 down. And they're going to win it tonight here to close out the homestand over the Red Wings with a season high 6 goals. The Ducks 6 to the Red Wings 4.